Hi friends, in this video we are going to discuss about app settings in FunctionApp. So the agenda is to discuss about few important app settings in FunctionApp. Okay, what is app setting? Actually, app settings in FunctionApp which will contain global configuration options that affect all the functions for that function app. Okay, so there are few major app settings which we should at least have an idea about. I am going to discuss about those app settings in this video. Let's go to Azure portal and see what app settings we have for our function app which we created in our previous videos. Let me open this demo Mahir function app. Go to configuration. Okay. This is app settings section inside the configurations of apps and function app. So you can see here there are few app settings which are already available and all the values are in hidden state. If you want to see the values, click on show values button here. It will show the values of these all the app settings here. So now we should be knowing like what is the need of these app settings, what the values these app settings at this moment holds. First thing is app insights instrumentation key. Okay, so app insights instrumentation key, this particular app setting actually holds the key related information of the application insights which is configured for your particular function app. If you are following my video series, when we are creating this demo Mahir function app, we have enabled application insights. So that application insight information key, instrumentation key, this app setting value will hold. The second thing is Azure Web Jobs Storage. This particular app setting will hold the connections information related to the storage account which you created for your function app. If your function app, if your functions are HTTP triggered type, then in that case this setting is optional. It's not required actually. Okay. Moving on, the next setting is functions extension version. This setting and also functions worker runtime. This setting, these two settings we have discussed in our previous video. Please watch that video to get more details. So functions extension version, this setting actually holds the version of the functions runtime to use in this particular function app. So for currently in my case here it is holding number 3, that means runtime version 3 is getting used for my function app. The next setting is functions worker runtime. So the functions worker runtime app settings actually this value depending upon the language you used in your function app functions. Okay, so in my case my functions are written in C sharp language, so the value is highlighted as .NET. Okay, so if you are using Node, JavaScript or TypeScript, then the value will be Node. If you are a Java, if your function is a Java, then Java. If your function in PowerShell, then PowerShell. If your function in Python, then Python values will appear there. Moving on, the next app setting is website content Azure file connection string. This is actually holds the connection string information for your storage account. So the need of the storage account, as we discussed in our previous videos, is to hold your function code and also your function app related settings, so that whenever you trigger the functions, the code will be written from that, the code will be read from there and it will be executed. Okay, so if you see here the account name is storage account test db 839. This is my storage account. Okay, uh, so we can quickly navigate to the storage account also and we can see, let's see. Okay, so this is our storage account. Let's open. If if our function app uses this particular storage account, then we might have there might have been created few folders with our function app names. Let's open this. Okay, change analysis. You can see here there is a folder for our function. This is one folder for one function app. This is another folder for another function app. Okay, for this video we are not concerned about this folder structure here and what files it will holds. Okay, I'm showing this just to give a quick idea like whether our function app related files will stored in storage account or not. Okay, So let me go back to the presentation. So website content Azure file connection string. This particular setting is applicable for consumption and premium plans only. And it will hold the connection string for the storage account where your function app code and configurations are stored. Again, for this video series, I am not covering consumption plan and premium plans, okay? But don't worry, we will be discussing about the plans available in Function app in great detail in our upcoming videos, okay? So the next setting is website content share. So this particular setting actually, let me go to Function app. Let me cancel this. So website content share. If you see the value here, demo Mahir, then there is a string called A49A. This setting value actually holds your function app name in the value plus some string appended to it. Okay, what exactly this particular setting is denoted is it will point to the file share path where your function app code and configuration is used. Okay, so if you go to our storage account, let me come back to my storage account, resource group, open storage account. Here inside our storage account we have something called file shares. If you open these file shares, you can see demo Mahir A49A. This value exactly matches with this one. That means this content share setting is pointing to this particular file share actually. So what is this file share in the storage account? How it will actually behaves? That is out of context this but for this particular video. So don't worry, if I create a video series on the storage accounts, on that video series I will cover these containers and file shares and everything. Okay, let's move on to presentation. Okay, so I think that's it. These are all few important application settings which we need to know. Okay, thank you so much friends. Please subscribe to my channel and press bell icon to get notifications whenever I add videos. Thank you.